I slept with a billionaire who hired me as a nanny, a 6-part story. Chapter 1. Temptation in Silk and Gold. Emily Cartwright, once a plain country girl with the world at her feet and dreams in her heart, now found herself standing in front of the most opulent mansion she'd ever laid eyes on. Life had a quirky way of turning tables, she thought, her heart pounding fiercely as she looked up at the intimidating structure. Being the new nanny to the child of a billionaire was a far cry from her humble upbringing on the outskirts of Shropshire. Yet it was the hand she'd been dealt, and Emily, with her lion-hearted spirit, was ready to embrace it. Her journey to London had been an uneventful one, and the peaceful rhythm of the train tracks had done little to calm the tumult of her thoughts. Now, as she stood at the gateway of a new life, she couldn't help but feel a sense of trepidation. Stepping inside, the grandeur of the mansion left her breathless. High ceilings crowned with elaborate chandeliers, walls adorned with art that seemed to hold stories of the ages, and furnishings that whispered tales of luxury. It was all a stark contrast to the modest comforts she was accustomed to. Soon, Mrs. Havisham, the stern housekeeper, appeared. With her sharp gaze, she gave Emily a brisk tour of the mansion, acquainting her with the grandeur of her new surroundings. As Emily trailed behind the woman, she took in every corner of the house, soaking in its charm and magnificence. Emily's primary responsibility would be William Davenport's young son, Alex. Alex, a cherubic boy of 6, was a beacon of innocence amidst the intimidating mansion. Emily felt a wave of affection for him, his endearing smile tugging at her heartstrings. Night fell, and William Davenport remained elusive. Mrs. Havisham had briefed her about the billionaire's unpredictable schedules and spontaneous decisions. His absence only heightened Emily's curiosity and apprehension about him. Retiring to her assigned suite, Emily gazed out at the sprawling London skyline. Her new room was nothing short of a luxurious cocoon, silk curtains, plush rugs, and a bed that looked heavenly. Despite the alien opulence, it wasn't the materialistic grandeur that intrigued Emily, but the enigmatic persona of William Davenport. Her thoughts were a whirlpool as she laid her head on the pillow. The enormity of her situation weighed heavily on her. She was in an unfamiliar city, in a billionaire's mansion, entrusted with the responsibility of a sweet, innocent child, and teetering on the edge of an enigma that was William Davenport. Emily felt a mixture of anticipation and anxiety as she drifted into a fitful sleep. Little did she know, her life was on the brink of an unforgettable adventure, one that wasn't merely about adapting to the wealthy lifestyle or taking care of young Alex. No, it was about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, pushing her boundaries, and grappling with feelings she could not yet comprehend. Wrapped up in her duvet, Emily could feel the undercurrents of change. The once plain country girl was stepping into a world of silk and gold, and the temptation that this world held was only just beginning. I Slept with a Billionaire Who Hired Me as a Nanny is comprised of 6 chapters. To watch or listen to all 6 chapters, why not subscribe to the Romance Diaries? Or if you want to experience your own real-life romance, why not visit one of our sponsors by clicking on a link in the description. The next chapter is Chapter 2, Charmed by the Devilishly Handsome.